Hey, 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 what's goody? Dum 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 dum, what's goody? Dum 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 dum, what's goody? Dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum. Welcome, 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 welcome back. And I'm Keem, I'm back with my what? My KeemySteaOfTheDay. Thank you for waiting for me, guys. What's goody? What's going on? Let's see. What's poppin'? What's goody? So, you already know, I'm back with another one. And let's get into some things. Let's get into some. But first, I just want to do a check-in real quick. You know what I mean? Let's check something in. How's it going? We in July. We in the end of July. We in the tip of July. We're about to be in August. Meaning that we got, what, 4 months left before the end of the year? Boy, how months fly. I'm telling you. This year has been amazing. As you know, but it has been plus with some challenges. Not nothing I can't handle. But some challenges, you know? So it's just each one type of situation. So when I take a little break, that's just me getting myself back together, being Keemy. Because I don't want to show up as something I'm not. I don't want to necessarily have a conversation with you guys when I'm not necessarily, maybe not in the best mental state. For this dealing with stuff, we're just trying to figure out what I want to present to you guys. Because I don't want to be talking about anything. I want to talk about stuff I'm passionate about. I mean, you already know I love talking about self-help. I love talking about music, movies, plays. These are things that I love to get into. And just life and dating. Dating. Nevertheless, though, I'm back. And I think I haven't recorded, I want to say, I probably recorded like the top of July. So it's definitely been a few weeks. And I know the last topic we delved into was not letting people play with you. And from that, let me just piggyback on that. So, you already know how people are, you already know how jobs are, you already know how just life in general is when it comes to people. And as long as you know who the fuck you are, no one can ever tell you who you are and what you bring to the table. If you bring the whole table, you bring the whole table. And then I'm sitting there. And so, whoever realizes that you're not doing it. It's either you will assist with this, or I can eat alone. Because I don't need no certificates. I don't need to hold no one's hand. Like, that's never been my case. That's never been my case. It won't be. So, and a picture for a situation happened. You know how grown after those like the gossip? And we're going after those like the gossip. You get clarity as who that person is. You get real crystal clear on what they're trying to do, what their agenda is. It's not letting you know things. Because they may be trying to let you know something. But that's something, they're going to magnify it into something that's not really even supposed to be, what it wasn't even intended for. And if it was, cool. Because I still got the other person's number regardless. But you come to a position where all of the extra stuff is just completely unnecessary. And if you don't come to work for that, literally leave that shit out the fucking door. If you don't want to work, leave it out the motherfucking door. If you lost interest in your motherfucking job, your motherfucking career, your passion, like whatever that may be for you, that failed. And if you're no longer passionate about it, I just want to scoot in a little bit. Because when I say I am passionate about human services and I refuse to let anyone try to kick me out of human services because of the politics, because of this, because of that, I'm sorry, fool, I'm solidified. Let me say that. I'm solidified in my position. I'm solidified in everything I do and what I do for my clients. I'm completely solidified in the fact that I have not been doing it longer than a lot of people. However, I am me, I am him. You know him and me? That's me. I'm him. I have stats, I have the numbers. I have this success rate. I have the likability. I have the lovability. I know what I bring to the table. I bring the table. And with me knowing that, I can never allow a job to play my face. I can never allow people to put me in position and predicament and think that that's okay. So when I move funny, it's because of that. It's simple. When I'm silent, it's trying to weather the storm. If that makes sense, you know? If I'm silent, it is trying to weather the storm. Because Lord knows I'm trying to tell you. And I try to tell you all the time. All the time I try to train. But I know there's places, it's different particular places that like that. Some places, I just like the look. I just like, oh, okay, cool. I got it, cool. Because you want to play with it. But when I play, you're not going to like when I play. When I play. And you're not going to like that. So I would prefer you not to play with me. And yeah, when it comes to dating, this dating scene that you already know is ghetto as hell. However, I'm still walking in it with an open mind and open heart and seeing if it's possible. I had a conversation with one of my circle, and it was me noticing that I may not be ready for dating. And I have to really have a sit-down conversation with myself. I'm like, even though I know I've been single for years, but it may not be the fact that I may not be ready for dating. It just is the fact that there's not a lot of shit out here for me to even waste my time even having conversations with niggas at this particular moment. Because my niggas told me you would have tried on the motherfucking CNN. That doesn't show up. I'm sorry, make that make sense. The thing is mad at me because I don't know what area of Africa I derive from. Did you want me to fucking be Raven Simone and say I'm just an American? No, nigga. I'm an African American. I'm aware. I don't know exactly what part of fucking Africa I'm from, but I am an African American man. Now what? What's up? It's the fact that a lot of men do not know how to take. Well, it's not even a lot of men. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people out here, child, that do not know how to take accountability for their actions and for how they make you feel. And then when you react, they'll be like, oh my gosh, why did you react like that? Why would I not? Why would I not? I'm sorry. Do I look like Google the Fool? Absolutely not. I owe you. My face is top tier. My mind is top tier. My body's top tier. Like, don't ever play with me in any capacity. So, with me seeing what's out there, but still having this heart of gold and wanting to build with someone. Like, literally wanting to build with someone. And it's not even like I don't know. I guess we have to put in more effort. I put on less effort. Because I know certain conversations I don't need to be having anymore. And with having a conversation with my circle, he made me realize that, yeah, sex is great, sex is everything, but you don't need to be giving your body away. Especially if it's in a girl that you're not really wanting them to be with. And I'm like, aha. That's true, but I'm sorry. Being single and not having any type of fun, like being throwing at some shit. Because it's not like I have sex like that. It's not. But when I have sex, I have sex. But I'm not even like I get to it like that. And I'm very particular who I let in. But from that, I definitely like after that conversation, it made me think, and I definitely started deleting and blocking people that is a waste of space. Definitely giving lack of communication, lack of conversation, just dry ass conversations, me being in a predicament or being in a position where I'm not ever, again, trying to reprogram myself to not demand reciprocity. If it does not show up, I just exit stage up. I'm not going to continue to tell people how to speak or how to have a conversation with regard to that plan. Because usually in conversations, it's a conversation. You ask and then they ask. And then that's how you get to know each other. But if it's just one way or it's just a one-sided conversation and no one's asking anything and pertains to the other person, how do you sit down and meet that person first? If you're not interested, I would rather you just say, hey, I'm not interested, then cool. We can cap it at that because I don't need to know anything else about you because you obviously not interested in me. But I'm not going to sit here and be trying to find out your whole life story. And you're not giving that same effort. Like, where has that ever been okay? It's never been okay, and it never will be okay. So dating, or trying to date, trying to talk to, I don't want to put it on hold, but I may have to put it on hold for a little while. It's just right. It's just to try to figure out more things about me and what needs to happen, the time to start, you know. Because I don't want to be everything. The child, let's get into Miss Beyonce. Let's get into Blue Ivy's artist. Miss Blue Ivy and her artist, Miss Beyonce Gonzalez Knowles Carter. Baby. I just want to say that the Cowboy Carter Tour was amazing. As you know, I did a video for that. It was amazing, but she just wrapped it up. 30 shows. Only 32. Only 32. She said, I'm only going to be outside during the summertime. That's it. And I'm packing myself up and I'm going back inside. And I'm going to finish Act 3. Even though Act 3 is already ready, it's ready to go, and it's processed. But she just ended her tour, but she ended it in Vegas, which is very eye-opening, in my opinion. So follow me real quick. So Vegas is a residence show, right? Vegas usually is you about to sit there for a while and do it. And I think that is her next step. I think that this next tour is not going to be a major tour, but it's going to be a residency. And it's going to be in a fair. Because it's only going to talk about her doing a residency at the fair, which is the biggest venue in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, and it's the newest one. So it's definitely given, she's going to, she's definitely going to do a residency. But on the last night, she brought out Destiny Child. She brought out B. Kelly and B. Michelle. And when I said that they ate up. When I say they killed it, baby. It was so short, but it was so powerful. Because they still have it, like vocals, choreography, and just the blend of their voices. They are the best girl group ever. They're one of the highest best-selling groups of all time. Male or female. They technically have the biggest solo careers, respectively, out of the group. And out of like any other group when they broke up, they still have like respectively the best careers. Beyonce is the megastar. And then Kelly is doing it in her best right. She's about to go on tour with Brady Monica, so she's getting her set list together. And Michelle, she's on Broadway. She's a Broadway girl too. I know she's about to do another gospel album. I can't wait to hear that. But they're killing it. And she brought them out to perform the Meat Challenge. So she did Energy. They did Lose My Breath, her usual Vagabina. And they did Booty Motherfucking Licious. And they don't do Booty Licious like that, let's be clear. But they all do Lose My Breath. They did Lose My Breath medley. And when it harmonizing and that catwalk. And Mama Tina and Ty They did the outfit, so they look royalty. They look so happy on stage, and every time I see perform, they are the happiest. But my theory is, Act 3, I'm tip-top. I don't know if it's going to be a two-part act, because it's definitely going to be a Destiny Child reunion. Let's be clear. It's definitely going to be one, and it's going to be all 5 members. I feel like she didn't want to do that and bring all 5 of them out. One, because I don't know what Faye's doing, I don't know what Latoya's doing. Oh, Latoya's doing a TV show. So I know as soon as that wraps up, which I think that she's doing both, I think that she's rehearsing to get ready for the tour. So I think before Act 3, we may get a residency tour. And then she will go back to the stage. But she's going to do a residency tour for Destiny Child, which is going to be out of this motherfucking world. In terms of sales, in terms of notoriety, in terms of just stapling them, and letting that be Destiny's Veil. And Blue Ivy won't be there, because that's the Destiny's Child. That's Destiny's Child, literally. One of the girls birthed her. Blue Ivy, I want to thank you for your graciousness for letting your mom go back on tour, even with her messed up knee. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. Her knee has been not good for like the last, I want to say almost decade. And because something happened on I think one of the tours, and I think something fell into her knee, so she had to have multiple knee surgeries. So when y'all be like, oh, she's not dancing the way she needs to, she's not going to. Like, you never really fully repaired from a knee surgery. And especially if you have to have multiple ones, and you're doing something that you love to do, you're always going to perform, you're always going to be on stage. But she's always pushing her limits. So any dance moves that I get from her, I'm taking that and I'm owning it. Like, she's still killing everything that she's doing. She's not dancing as hard as she used to. Not one, because the knee hangs. And she's not going to over-exert herself when now she can't be on stage at all. Absolutely not. But secondly, she's getting older. She's in her 40s. I'm sorry, she's not going to be doing all that action stuff. But when she does, it's over. Y'all don't know how to act when she does. Now, Bucket and all of the other choreography that she did, killed it. But it's going to be a residency. But I do feel like, is that going to be before Act 3 or is that going to be after Act 3? Because I know Act 3 is the end of it, and that's going to be the end of the course in terms of the trilogy, because Renaissance is the beginning of the horse, Cowboy Carter was the middle of the horse, and Black Betty, Aquaville, that's going to be the end of the horse. In terms of like showing the whole horse. So you got the silver to the white to the black. In terms of like the back of the turntable disc, the back of the backer. That's how it's shown. But it's definitely gonna be rock. Really rock. She's reinventing rock. She's reimagining rock. She's putting rock back in for her. And showing how rock was owned and created by black individuals that denied it, tried not to need to get, and she's going to make sure that that happens. The Cowboy Carter Tour, only 30 shows. So this is one of the shortest tours. World tour. This is the shortest, or one of the shortest world tours. 30 shows. And she garnered a cute $406.7 million. Making it the highest grossing country tour ever, which really is bad. But now she is the first African American artist grossing that, and she is the second female. So I think the first female, if I'm not mistaken, was more than likely to be Madonna, and she's the highest artist. So when people are like, oh, Michael Jackson, people fainted, and all of that stuff, Beyonce, people don't faint in her concert. You know what? numbers don't lie. And if she's the highest black artist, highest voting black artist, and she's been for a while, and if she's the highest black female artist, then she won. That means she is that girl. She is the artist that we think she is. She isn't. It's the same that we think she is. Unfortunately, it isn't Beyonce, and then it is Michael. And it's okay for someone who looked up to an artist to surpass them. It's perfectly fine because we know what Michael Jackson did. We know what he brought to the table. He brought the table, he broke the table. But what Beyonce did was build her own table and have some of the attributes that was on the original table and then make it her own and expanded it. When I say expanded table, when I say luxury, when I say 2.2 billion, when I say she broke like 40 records from a 32 show run, when I say Blue Ivy was outside the whole time, when I say this was Blue Ivy's tour, and the way that y'all got that girl catwalking, she's going to be something motherfucking serious. Blue Ivy is the next one to watch. Because Beyonce's sitting down now. She is. In the next 2 years, she's going to sit down. And I don't want that to happen. Luckily, I don't. But I see it happen. And it's okay. Because we have Blue Ivy. And I'm sure that she get no vocals together. I'm sure that they don't want that out yet. We just want to make sure that she's a stage presence, right? She's a beast on that stage. And she's running it. She's gonna run it. But the highest grossing tour ever in terms of venues and stops was New York. Was, if I'm not mistaken, Chicago. Because New York, New Jersey was like 70,000 or something like that? For 5 shows? 1,000%. I was there. I can attest. And who else? So, Cowboy Carter just ended. And ended with Destiny's Child. And the way that Destiny's Child is going to kill it in 2026, all 5 members is going to get what we've been waiting for. And the next, I hope it's 2026. But if it's not, it's going to be the next 3 to 4 years. It's going to reunite. It's going to be Vegas. It's going to be at the Sphere. And that is probably going to be possibly the last time that they're all on stage together for a while. So, I want to say, get your money up. Get your money up. Don't forget Klarna is a thing. You can put any ticket on Klarna. Just pay that shit off in a year. You good to go. It can be beautiful seats. It can be floor seats. It can be all of that. But when I say Klarna, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Just getting our money, getting our pre-sale, get all that. Because she's coming. Hey, she's coming. Like, she's coming. She is coming. Let's get into Megan Part 2. It's been a while. It's been a while. So I want to get into a few little gigs before we get out of here, you know? Because you got to do 2 parts today now. Because I gotta put up my pictures on my wall. Because my wall was looking bare for 2 months. My Megan Part 2. It was cute. It was cute. It did what it did. I don't think it necessarily needed a part 2. However, it was cute for what it was. It was definitely cute for what it was. I think it's possible that it could be a part 3. I hope not. But I think it may be possible that it could be a part 3. I will say watch it when it comes out on TV because it still is a good watch. It still is going to give you your gig. It still going to give you Megan and her sassy ass mouth. So it's still going to give you those averages. And the playfield. Or, have you ever seen Jonestown? because it was a movie that was an adaptation of Love Jones. Or was supposed to be an adaptation of Love Jones. I don't know what that was. That was getting Tubi, light. The production was horrible, the acting was horrible. The only thing that they got right was like the pose to theme. But even that, they didn't really get it right either. Jones, no. Okay. Aladdin. So you know I'm on me and my little Crystal, we on our play runs. And we seen Aladdin like a week or so ago. And Aladdin was cute. The production was top tier. The production was the best production of plays that we've seen thus far. But the play itself, So right now, my top 7. Y'all ready for my top 7 plays? Let's get into it. Alright. My top 7 is definitely and Juliet. Hands down, best story, best music, just all together, it was everything in Juliet. That storyline, that alternate story that you never thought you needed. And that's the second was 6. 6, when I say them 6 sisters sung and danced, they act was all. It was a beautiful chemistry, beautiful scene. They did that, and they're beautiful people inside and out. Hands down. Next is definitely Hell's Kitchen. Why would it not be? The Alicia Keys story, the girl that we seen who played Alicia Keys before, like that was like our time saying that was like her last weekend of shows. So we got to see like the original girl who played Alicia Keys. I forgot her name. But beautiful stuff, beautiful singing, they killed that. Next is of course Purpose. Because Purpose, like, is the only musical, non-music play that we've seen thus far. But it gotta be in our top 5 because that play was so impactful. It was completely pro-black, it was like a love story, but not a love story. But it was hitting on some hard topics. After that was definitely Aladdin. That was Aladdin. Because, like I said earlier, Aladdin was cute. Production was top tier. But the story in itself, maybe because I wasn't really one of my favorite Disney movies, that could possibly be it. You know what I'm saying? And then Chicago, I see when Brandy was there, Miss Norwood, and brand new. But I'm only putting it there at number 6. Only because I don't necessarily remember it because it has been years. And these plays are fresher in my mind. But I don't think I was like, wow. Like, and that was my first play ever seen. But I don't think it was wow. Like, I don't recall being wow. And that's okay. It is okay not to be wow. Because this last one, baby, we were like, what is going on? What is going on? But number 7, the last 5 years was Mr. Jonas. The only reason why I think it was because of Mr. Jonas. His fine, he is so fine. That man is just so beautiful. Just looking at him, it's like, you know, you just got, you got hot in here to take off all your clothes. Like, Now we know what it is. But that was not it. Maybe because it was a 2-man show. I don't know. Like, it was a cute love story and all, but it just did not get what it needed to get. So unfortunately, that's why it's in my last spot. And it may stay there for a while, unless something after is just really just don't need to be on Broadway or off Broadway at this point. But when I say plays is life, get into them. Our next play, next play is definitely finished to be maybe happy ending. It's gonna be Wicked. We're gonna be Lion King. We still need to see that. That's to come to her. We still want to try to see that before Michelle goes. We still thinking about Othello with Mr. Denzel. Who else? We thinking of gas like whatever's good. If you got any recommendations or something that you see that you think we need to see, let us know. Let me know right in the comments. Let me know right on my pages. And man, let me know. And poetry. Oh, and indeed. Norrique Poetry Club. When I say Jaden and Kai and Jaden, y'all blew me away. This was my first time where I was with my boo Alpha. And when I say this was my first poetry anything, and the way that those two individuals moved me, like everyone was amazing. Because it's the delivery for me. But these two young individuals, Kai and Jaden, let's start with you, bro. Jaden is no more than probably 18, 19, something like that. But he is so immersed with his words. He is so passionate. His storytelling ability is mind-blowing. When I say he knows how to paint a motherfucking picture, I was like, oh, I was not expecting that. I'm not saying was not expecting that. And for him to be so young, but so intelligent, intellectual, great with his words, great with stories. I'm like, this is his passion. But Kai, oh my gosh, that sister blew me away. She deserved winning. She deserved winning that competition that I was judging. She deserved winning that competition. When I say she gets it, the animation, the passion, just how she came on the stage, how her and Dana both took a moment, like a breather real quick, and then got into it and did what needed to be done, like how her animation, like the playfulness, the seriousness of the topic. When I say she gets it, and she's young. So I cannot wait to see with this dedication and this passion and this work ethic that she has, what she can be in the next 5 years, what she can be in the next 10 years. When I say tilt it. And Mr. Ramirez, when I say he is super dope. He is super dope. And he gets it too. He gets it, and shout out because he is an LGBT artist. But I love how he is the perfect in between that I be looking for in a man. When I say he's fine as hell, and he plays in his masculine and his feminine, yeah. But this is Keemya. I was going to chatter patty today. I didn't just get something off my chest. But I want to just leave y'all with something inspirational, something powerful. Close your eyes, if you will. I just want to leave you with this. If you are ever in doubt of your power, look in the mirror, look at your reflection, and tell me what you see. Because what I see as a powerful individual, what I see is someone who moved the odds, stepped over it, owned the odds, took the odds like this, and threw that shit out the motherfucking window. I see a person that is powerful but beyond measure. Whenever life threw at it, it got that motherfucking back and it knocked it out the park. I see a person that with everything life has given or tried to do to them, you always succeeded. You're still standing, you're still pushing, you're still playing, you are still that person, you are still him, you are still her, you are still they, you are still them. You are still you still believe just like we believe. So don't ever allow yourself to discredit yourself for anything. You are that person. So come live in that excellence. Come live in that essence. To know that you're powerful within all me. And the only person that can break you is you. And I'm sorry, I don't like no crack things around me. I don't like no crack things and crack people and crack places. Because you're not cracked. So the only person that can break you is you. So don't ever break yourself. Continue to polish that glass. Continue to polish yourself up. Continue to grow. Continue to love and mature and be one with who? You. This is Keemy, and I was back with my T of the day. Hey, T of the day. Hey, T of the day. Hey. T of day. Later.